If I put it down, down, you can take it. Maybe you can take it. If I put it down, down, you can have it. Maybe you can have it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Daisy Dukes, aka the Shy Stripper, and today is Friday. So I just came to give y'all an update on some things that I found out from Luna last night. So apparently ALE, alcohol law enforcement or something like that, basically strip club police are trying hardcore to shut down the clubs here in my city right now. They've been to the club that I've been working at like non-stop. They went last night while Luna was working, and they pretty much were taking pictures while girls were on stage, which is like not allowed. So I don't know why they were allowed to do that. I don't care if they're enforcement or not. That's still an invasion of privacy, and these clubs usually don't allow you to do that down here. But yeah, they were taking pictures because I guess girls weren't wearing masks on stage, which we were never told that that was a requirement anyway, because you can maintain 6 foot distance while you're on stage. But they were talking to the owner, and then the girls, when they were doing VIPs, they couldn't do any contact dances, so they had to do like air dances in VIP. And mind you, these people are paying $35 for VIP, so they're definitely not going to pay $35 for no one to touch them. So I think that ended up causing last night to be not that great of a night. A lot of people ended up leaving because of ALE coming in and enforcing everything. Another club that okay, so when I was working last Saturday, another club in my city got shut down because they got shut down on Friday when ALE went in. Don't know why. I think it has something to do with masks, because I went in as a customer on Sunday, and the bouncers were very, very strict on masks being worn by the customers and by the dancers as well. And then another club, a really big known club that's like in maybe 3 more other cities, known club, was shut down too. So, and I think they're still shut down because usually they would post stuff on their Instagram, but they haven't been posting lately. So they were shut down. I'm guessing once again it's because of masks and stuff. I thought with my club we were fine because at least we wear dresses typically as we walk around, and we don't do any table dances. While the big main club that's been shut down, I'm pretty sure they still do table dances and everything, and masks aren't being worn and all of that. So I'm pretty sure they're not following whatever guidelines they're supposed to be following. So I'm not surprised that they got shut down. However, that other club that I used to work at, I don't know why they're still open, because they're not following any type of guidelines. There's too many people in there for one. They're serving alcohol, which they can because they have a fully functioning kitchen, but the fact that they're serving alcohol indoors with all those people, that's against guidelines. And majority of those people are not wearing masks in there. It's a small little shithole club, so there's no way for you to social distance 6 feet unless you're literally the bartender social distancing from customers or you're the chef social distancing from customers and all the other employees. So I just don't get how they're not shut down, but ALE is coming raiding all these other clubs, so they can't raid that one little bitty club that's right there by the highway also. And it's advertising parties and all this other stuff. Like, they're supposed to be having a party tonight. I'm just confusion. But I think that big major club being shut down is going to have an impact on how many girls rush over to these other clubs. So like the smaller shithole club, a lot of girls from the big club work between those 2 clubs, so there's probably going to be a lot more girls there now that their money was stopped. And probably even the club that I work at now, a lot of girls may try and come there too to work. So because these 3 clubs are the main like 3 black girl friendly clubs, And so the big club that was shut down was actually a black club. So that's interesting. They are like really on it right now, and I'm so surprised. I didn't realize they were coming throughout the week as well and enforcing everything, which I mean, I get it because cases are constantly rising in my city, and people should be taking more precaution as they're working, like wearing masks. But I don't think on stage you should have to wear a mask. Y'all let me know if any of y'all are dancers, any of y'all have been dealing with ALE coming in, trying to shut down your club. Comment down below your experiences, what's going on in your city, state, whatever, about your strip clubs and how they're doing right now. I just wanted to share that with y'all because just in case I'm not able to do any more stripper vlogs for a while, then you know why. The clubs are getting shut down. I have a steady source of income, so I'm blessed to have that. I know some of the other girls aren't, so I just pray that whatever ends up happening, they're still covered and everything, and that everything they need will be provided for them. But yeah, y'all. Financial goals. I want to pay off my car in like a year or 2 years. I really focus, knock that debt out, because only, you know, if you're gonna strip and all this other stuff, you need to be smart with your money and manage it. And I know how a lot of girls talk about managing your money when you're strippers, but I'm just gonna tell y'all some of my goals for stripping now that I'm like back and it's still a pandemic and I'm putting myself at risk. I don't want to just be stripping just to strip and just to make money. I want to be going there with purpose and making money for a purpose. So I want to pay off my car. I have like a 4-year loan on it, but I want to pay it off in a year or 2 years. There's like $6,000 left, which I've already raised $3,000 in like, what, 2 months for tuition. Imagine what I could do if I really focused on paying my car off. That's what, maybe a year or less if I really focused on it. So I want to get my car done, so that's less bills I have to worry about. I'm really just worried about like consolidating everything that I can so that I can focus on, if I do buy stuff, it's something that I really want and I don't have to worry about all these bills that I have in my life. Like, that's so annoying. So car paid off. Then I'm paying off a small student loan right now, $1,500 that I got for last semester, but there's no interest on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pay that off. I have $1,000 left. So that small loan of $1,500, and then I have, well, I could pay off my phone, but really I'm not worried about that. It's like $100-some left. I'll just pay my phone bill, call it a day. Or if I'm feeling like I have extra money, then I guess I could pay it off. I am supposed to get a deposit back from my old apartment. So I'll either pay off my loan, put that in my savings. I'm trying to build up my savings account. So, you know, when everything hits the fan, even though I am working from home, you know, you have to have the 3 months worth of savings in case anything happens. And since when the pandemic first hit, I was kind of struggling. Like, I was like, what am I going to do, you know, because I was focused on stripping and I wasn't saving my money like I should have. So now I'm trying to be smarter about it and not end up like how I was the last time, even though I do have a job. But definitely working on just like putting money in my savings account when I can. There's lots of pockets that I'm trying to put money in. So, and I know it's a little overwhelming, but at the same time, eventually it all starts paying off. So I have a 401k through my job, but I've also opened up a Roth IRA, so another retirement account. So I've been putting like a couple hundred in there and investing it so I can, you know, be at least a millionaire when I retire. And after my car is paid off, then I'm gonna focus hard, go crazy on these student loans. Yeah, I know this is long, but those are my goals. pretty much financially. And that's what I'm doing. I know it seems like every time I'm set a goal for stripping, I'm like, okay, well, I'm stripping because I want to go pay for tuition. Oh, now I'm stripping. Yeah, I know, I'm still stripping, but I don't have to keep stripping. I know I don't want to keep stripping, but if it's going to help me every time I meet a goal, every time I set a goal, I meet it quickly, and then I can set another goal, like I have a purpose for what I'm doing, then I think it's fun for me personally. It's like 3 o'clock. I am at home, as you could tell. I am pretty much, I've been like catching up on my labs and stuff for AMP. I'm not that far behind in the lab now, but I'm getting my life together since I'm off today. But I think in about a few more hours, I'm going to start getting ready because I think I'm going to finally go to the booty club. I haven't been in like a week. I don't think I've been in a week. I haven't been since that last Friday. So it's been a little bit over a week now. So I did actually go to the club as a customer, and lo and behold, I met a subscriber. I ended up actually tipping her on stage, and then she came over, and so the person who I was with tipped her. I was with like 2 other guys. I was with 2 other people, and one of them likes bigger girls, and so I was like, I was talking her up, so he would go tip her. I was like, she's so beautiful. Like, look at her. She's just what you like. Da da da. You need to go tip her. Go give her some money. He did. He gave her a little something. And then my other friend who I was with, Red, he went and gave her some money too, because it was like, oh yeah, look at her. And so then I went and gave her some money. And then she came over, you know, a lot of times when dancers get off stage after being tipped, you want to go over and thank the person, maybe fill them out and see if they want to dance or something. So when she came over to thank us, she was like, you look like this YouTuber I follow. And Red was like, oh really, who? And she was like, you look like the shy stripper. And I was like, that's me. That's so crazy. So yeah. If you're watching this, hey girl, hey. If I ever come back, I'm gonna be looking for you. And comment down below. If you feel comfortable, comment down below your dance name and all that. I was going to give you more money, but like you kind of vanished and you never came back down because we were waiting. But it's okay. When I come back, I'm gonna have more. We're gonna throw more on you now that we know who you are. We're gonna throw more. Don't worry. And plus, I had already been to like one other club and spent a lot of money at the other club. But now that I know, because I had seen some other girls, I was just hopping, you know. Anyways, now that I know that you dance there, I will come and, you know, act accordingly. Okay? Just, you know, let me know. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll ask you next time I come if you're working, so I can, if you feel comfortable though, I can ask you if you're working and I can come in and like, you know, tip you and all that. But anyways, yeah, so tonight I'm going to go try this club that I've constantly been trying to get in at. I'm going to try them again tonight and see what happens. And if I don't get in, then I'm just going to go back to the club that I've been working at and call it a night and see and hope and pray that I make some money. So yeah, we're going to see how tonight goes. Hopefully tonight's a good night. I know things are slowing down like everywhere right now. And the club that I usually work at, ALE has been coming in non-stop. Luna has been telling me like, almost every time that she's worked there, the club has been ALE has been in there looking at them. They went, I think, on Saturday. Yeah, they went on Saturday to the club, but they left early because it was kind of dead early in the night, so nobody was there. So I guess that's why they left, and they probably went and visited some other clubs. So we'll see how I go tonight. I don't think I've ever seen them there on a Monday, but you never know. You never know. And my state's probably about to shut back down again, especially since the governor here remained in office. Elections are over, so cases are still going up. So I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to shut it back down, which I'm fine with personally, because I'm in a good space now financially where I can be okay with us being shut down. But unfortunately, I know for others, you know, there may be some negative impacts, and just gotta pray over it, because and go back to doing digital stuff if you can. Sorry, y'all. But I'm trying to do my part. At least when I go to the club, you know, I use my hand sanitizer. I wash my hands all the time. I'm really trying to be safe as safe as I can possibly be while in the club, because I know I'm risking my life. But I wear my mask when I do dances, as hard as it is, and as much as I be sweating. And if I do need to take my mask off, then I'm facing the opposite way of the customer. And pulling my mask down a little bit, at least maybe down my nose, or maybe pulling it all the way down so that I can at least breathe away from the customer. Those are my plans for today. And yeah, that's it. If I happen to go to a strip club near you and you know, you see me or whatever, feel free to say hey. Like, I'm usually a nice person, especially when I'm in the club. I'm like, ooh, yes, let me go throw some money on this girl. Especially if you do pole tricks, like that's what gets me. I'm like, ooh, she doing that. Let me go throw some money on her, because I know that's so hard. A tip on stage: I don't want dances, even though sometimes people try to buy me dances. But I'm more of like I'll tip you while you're on stage. You can come thank me, but like that's it. Don't get all in my personal space because COVID, you know what I'm saying? And especially if you're not wearing a mask. But you can, you know, if you want to say hey, like that's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna have my mask on and I'll tip you. I have no problem doing that. Yeah. Especially if you're supporting me by watching my YouTube. So please feel free to say hey if you see me in your club. Okay, y'all, so I will probably see y'all when I'm getting ready in like, I don't know, maybe like 2-3 more hours. Adios. So one last thing, I've decided that I want to buy either a townhome or a condo, preferably within the next year, sometime in 2021. My lease ends August 29th of 2021, and I would like to be buying my house soon, because I really don't want to rent another apartment when rent here is almost the price of a mortgage. I'm going to listen to my mom and just focus on taking the necessary steps to get this condo or townhome. So if you have any tips, any suggestions, any pages, recommendations, YouTubers, whatever, please comment them down below, because I'm really serious and I'm so picky. I might as well get my own house and just fix it up the way that I like it. So now I guess that's going to be another savings goal. But on the bright side, I have a money market account, so I can go ahead and I think whatever I make and I want to save for my house, that's going to go in my money market account. I'm just trying to take advantage of the fact that it's, you know, a pandemic right now and rates are probably really low right now. People are probably going to be a little bit more flexible with their asking price. So I would like to go ahead and take an advantage while I can, and then just fix up whatever. But we'll see. comment down below any helpful tips, tricks, recommendations that y'all would have for a first-time home buyer. Hey y'all, so I tried to audition at the other club, but it actually was shut down. So I'm at the club that I've been working at. They're playing music like in the background right now for a while, so, and I can't go live apparently because one of my other videos got taken down, so it is what it is. I hated you.
Guys is on the beat. Guys is on the beat.
Yo, my wig is trying to slide the fuck off. Like, why? Why do this to me? Alright, y'all, make this quick, but I've made some stage money. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's bought money. I'm like, okay, let me keep my booty a little harder, period. But yeah, all the money I made is from stage, so that's great. No money to the club, period. And unfortunately, this wig is probably gonna come off tomorrow because, oh child, we just need to like clear the whole area and just re-glue it again. But I'm not mad at it. It just needs to be re-glued. That's it. Hey y'all, it is Tuesday afternoon. Last night was okay. It was really slow. There weren't many customers that came in. I did try talking to some customers, like in the beginning, but they weren't really interested in me. And after that, all the other customers just kept getting preoccupied by girls. So I spent pretty much my whole time at the club on stage, besides when I was eating fries at first. And I mean, that paid off for me because I still made money. I didn't make much money because of how slow it was. But for me, I mean, considering how slow it was actually not too bad. And for me to not have done any dances all night, all that money was just stage. And that's actually kind of better because when you do dances, you know, well, especially here since they're VIP dances, you have to give money to the club. So at least I get to keep all of my money. But yeah, last night was, it could have been better, but I'm really grateful for what I got. Like, I went in there. I was already hesitant to stay. I stayed in the locker room for a good 30 minutes before even making my decision to stay and work for the night. And I prayed about it. I was like, Lord, please let there be some money. Da, da, da. You know, I said what I needed to say. And I did get some money. Like I asked and I received. So I can't complain because he provided what I needed. It may have been a lot, but it was definitely something. And I really didn't even do that much work. I am sore though, because that stage just be beating my body up. Plus, I was trying to really, I was just like playing around up there, like trying to do different tricks and get acclimated with the poles there, because I feel like I never have time to really play around on that club's pole. So I finally figured it out a little bit there, and I didn't record everything, which I should have recorded it mainly at the beginning, but I really was like doing different tricks and stuff and just seeing what I could do. I didn't get any of me on the swing really this time, which is fine because I do the same thing. When I figure out something new to do up there, then I guess maybe I'll record some more. But right now, I don't know what else to do besides what I've been doing. Didn't have nobody crazy trying to talk to me afterwards or anything. Nobody tried to take me home, thank God. You know, I didn't have any crazy then. They just, if they gave me money, if I got money on stage, it was either like the customer gave, most of the time, it was the customer giving dancers money to come to me while I was on stage. I would just see money come. I'm like, oh, hey, thanks. Or they would come, drop off the money, and then leave. I'm like, perfect. A free, like, it was a slow and easy, drama-free night. I'm happy with that. I cannot complain. I guess I'm not going back until, I'm debating if I want to try Sunday there, but I know I've heard from Luna that it's been really, really slow, but if I'm going there, I don't know, because I do have a test next week, so we'll see how I feel about that. And plus, at this point, if I'm going and leaving with something, especially when I tried that other club earlier and they actually ended up being shut down again, at this point, as long as I'm going and leaving out with at least $200-300, I'm not even going to complain, because the club could be shut down and I not make any more money. I could be spending money. But at least this is money that I'm earning. I'm making a profit. I'm earning it, and I can pay off my little small school loan that I have, because that's what I'm trying to do right now. What else? Okay, so I think the next video I'm going to do, if it's not a stripper vlog, because I don't know how much more of those I can do before we start getting shut down. They've made some of the rules with the mask and stuff a little bit more stricter here in my state, so we'll see how long we last. But I want to go ahead and just do like a Q&A video, I guess, and maybe I'll do it while I'm getting ready for the club, or I don't know, but either way, I want to do a Q&A video. If you don't want it, you don't have to watch it. If you do want to see it, then clearly watch, like, comment, and subscribe. But if y'all could comment down below some questions that you have for me, that'd be cool. I will see y'all in the next video. Once again, comment your questions for the Q&A video that I will be doing. And just like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bow.